Good evening. I'm Jim Taylor. I'm going to have to pare this down by 30 seconds because this goes to 30 seconds over. I'm pleased to see so many people out tonight that are interested in how our community is going to be governed over the next 4 years. I've lived here since 1970. I was not here for most of the 80s, came back in 89, intend to stay here now. The last time that my wife and I are going to leave is going to be in a pine box. Excuse me. I'm self-employed. I've been self-employed for most of my life. I currently am producing the Nanaimo Info Network. One of the websites that I do produce is the Nanaimo Info blog, which is primarily focused on the goings-on at City Hall. One of the reasons I would like to run for City Council is the same reason that I decided to set up the blog, same reason why I was one of the co-founders of the Nanaimo Ratepayers Association last year, and that's because I believe it's not just my right or privilege to participate in the democratic process, it is my civic duty, as I believe it is all of our civic duties to participate. When I have an opinion about City Hall, it's not because I read something in the newspaper last night or because I saw something on the news the night before. It's because I have participated in the process for the last 6 years. I think I have missed very few City Hall meetings. The last 4 years, I don't believe there's hardly any City Council meetings I've missed or committee of the whole meetings. I also sat through 80 hours of the budget review process this last fall and spring, which was thrilling. And I also sat in on some of the governance steering committee meetings as well. The reason I mention that is just to say that I do have some practical experience as to how City Hall functions or doesn't function, depending on how you want to take a look at it. There's a couple of things I'd like to see change immediately. The first thing is I would love to see a council that actually sets policy and directs city staff as to how to run our city. Right now, it's completely upside down and it's the other way around. The other thing that I would like to see done, because I really believe that 2 heads are definitely better than 1, and I gotta believe that 80,000 heads have got to be better than 9. I would really like to see City Council or City Hall make the citizens of Nanaimo feel welcome and appreciated at City Hall. To that end, I would really advocate strongly for at least 3 or 4 times a year we have an open town hall meeting where the average citizen is encouraged and feels warm and welcome to come to present before City Council. Let them know what exactly is on their mind and their heart as to how our city really should be being run. And I think if we had a council that actually did that, they'd have their fingers on the pulse of the community. We have a lot better governance than we do now. I realize that I'm going to have a tough slog to win that council seat because there's a lot of people that have got a lot more recognition than I have, and some people have a whole lot more money behind their campaigns than I do. But if we keep voting for the same old, we're going to get the same old that are being directed by the same old special interest groups, and I don't think that's good going forward. This November the 15th, I hope I can count on your support. If you want to hear more about my opinions, take a look at www.jimtaylorforcouncil.com. Thank you.